My name is Noel Harper, otherwise known as Papa Jaro, the operator of Killamanjaro sound system. This sound system actually started from summer 1969, you know. So it's been going ever since from that time until now. From the days when sound system used to have live DJ and singer working on the sound. You would play the vocal side and then you flip it to the rhythm and then the artist would work on that.
Name some of the singers that you've worked with over the years.
Well, we've worked with almost every singer you could think of, but one that I'm sure you remember is Puddy Roots and Upton James. Those were two full-time singers on the sound. Most of the other major singers used to pass through. Some of the major DJs who work with the sound were someone like Super Cat and Early B, Ninjaman, Burro Banton, Lone Ranger, and Dirty Harry, Roddy Irie. There's a whole lot that I can't remember now.
Is there a special dance that you can remember that you really enjoyed that you can tell us about?
Well,
one of your favorites?
I wouldn't call it a favorite, but I would say a significant dance that I remember for a long time. One of the early dances that I remember was a dance with a sound by the name of Black Star. I don't think that sound playing any longer, but that was a sound that was doing very well. And Brigadier Jerry usually DJ with them, although he was a permanent DJ for the 12 Tribe sound. But because Black Star came from the same area, he used to work on their sound. So that night, he was supposed to work over there as a guest DJ, and Rankin Trevor was supposed to work on my sound as a guest DJ, along with the usual resident DJs at that time. And when Brigadier heard our sound playing, he was impressed with it, and he decided to switch camp the night, and he came over and worked on our sound. And, you know, it created a whole lot of excitement. But we won the dance tonight. The sound system itself don't really use artists anymore because you find that once the artists get big, they get kind of unreliable because they start getting a whole lot of stage show and guest performances. So you can't guarantee that they're going to be coming to work on the sound. So sound system generally nowadays have to rely on dubplates rather than to have live artists working on the dance.
Do you think the art of sound system is dying or is it still evolving?
Well, I don't believe the art of sound system is dying, but it's actually changing a whole lot because like I mentioned before, in the olden days when every sound system usually have live artists that work on this. It don't work like that anymore. Most of the sound system nowadays, they describe them as juggling sound system. And they get the artists to make dub plates for them, and then they use the dub plates in the dance. The thing has changed a whole lot, especially in Jamaica, because plenty people look on the old style of rubber dub era as, you know, something of the past. But surprisingly, you have places like Japan and Europe who still enjoy those kind of dances. Those people tend to appreciate the original hardcore style much better than the new style that we find in the dancehall now.
Do you play vinyls or do you play CDs?
Well, personally, I like the vinyl because it still sounds better. But over the years, if you notice, the vinyl has been declining because one, vinyl actually costs a bit more to manufacture and produce. And secondly, it's not as convenient as a CD or, you know, a laptop for that. when we usually play vinyl and acetate, dub plates, we used to have to transport large crates all around the place, especially when you're traveling overseas. It was a bit of a problem sometimes because you ended up having excess weight, and because there are limitations as to how much weight you can travel with. And then another thing is that because you have so many big heavy crates, sometimes you reach and some of your crates might be missing. We have had instances where we lost crates and never ever find them again. So for convenience, you find that a lot of the sound system not playing vinyl anymore. They rely on CDs and the laptops because they can move around much easier. But you're not gonna get the good authentic sound from those medium as you would get from the vinyl.
You still do a lot of touring?
Yeah, we tour.
Name some of the countries that you've toured.
Well, mostly the US and Canada, and we visit the UK once in a while, and we go Europe. Well, I do know many countries in Europe because, especially in summertime, they have a whole lot of festivals there, and we go Japan as well. This is Killamanjaro on 5 Eyes TV.